Well, now that it's a new year, what am I gonna do?
Hey Quill, wanna go watch a movie?
Uh, I would, but I have a lot of things to do. My New Year's resolution was to work hard and get to 1,000 subs by the end of the year.
Yeah, and maybe Lightning Bliss will forgive you for calling her the C word.
Well, she did agree to come on FNGR's King of Limbo, and I was the main host for that.
Come on, Quill. All work and no play makes you a dull mare. Besides, you'll like this movie, I promise.
Alright, what is it?
2 hours later.
Oh yeah, that movie was so cool!
Hmm,
It was so cute, and I even teared up a couple of times. Quill?
I think I have a new episode for Opinions of Magic.
Ugh.
So, Sing is an animated film, one of the last ones of 2016, and I didn't like it. Oh, don't give me that. I have a very good reason for not liking it. It wasn't the animation or the characters, okay, well, not wholly the characters, it was the plot. It was predictable. I could tell where the characters would go and how the movie would end by the time I was about 10 minutes in. Don't get me wrong, there were times it got a chuckle out of me, but for the most part I was like, this is gonna happen. And after a moment it would, and I would think, called it. It was your typical underdog story. Each character needed to win for a reason that was meant to tug at the heartstrings of the viewer. There was a pretty interesting reality show aspect to it, but they dropped it after about 10 minutes. Which, if they hadn't have dropped it and done it correctly, it could have been a somewhat decent aspect to the movie. Hell, if they had made this a show instead, it might have been as good as something like Total Drama Island or even Drawn Together. The main conflict was resolved far too quickly, and if you had watched all the trailers, you pretty much had seen the whole movie. And that disappointed me. I really wanted to like this movie. I feel like my time and money would have been better spent seeing Rogue One or Assassin's Creed with my boyfriend than seeing this. Though, if I have to think of something positive to say, the animation was really good. The fur textures and movement was amazing, as well as the water and movements of some of the aquatic life in the film. But that's the only thing I like about it. If they hadn't done such a by-the-book movie, it might have been a lot better. But instead, it's lackluster, and I wouldn't recommend it for anything other than background noise. And seeing that this was the only movie I saw in theaters this year, I feel a little cheated. But hey, that's just my opinion. Why not tell me yours in the comments below, and until next time, this is Quill Stroke signing out.